Hi, my name is Gary Ludwig, and welcome to the Gary Ludwig Show. It's the second episode of the Gary Ludwig Show, and it's June 11, 2020. We have a show every Thursday at 7 p.m. And we are going to talk about the Dinos this Tuesday, about my KBO special picks. And then we're going to go to our UFC picks for this upcoming Saturday. And then our Bundesliga picks for Germany. And our La Liga picks for Spain. For La Liga, it's coming back, so a lot of people are going to be very happy. And then to sum everything up, we're going to have the things you don't want to hear from your airline pilot. Starting with the Dinos. I had the Dinos to win, and they won 25-5. I knew they were going to win. They're tearing up the KBO. And they were playing the Eagles, so I'm not too surprised. But like, the Eagles are the worst team in the league on a 18-game losing streak, and the Dinos are on a 12-game winning streak. So I knew the Dinos were just gonna win, like flat out. They're just a way better team. And now to our UFC picks. We have Jessica Ai versus Cynthia. I'm gonna have Jessica Ai winning that, and then Cara Robertson versus Marvin Vettori. I have Marvin Vettori winning, and then Andre Fili versus Charles Jordan. I have Andre Fili winning that, and then Jordan Espinoza versus Mark De La Rosa. I have Jordan Espinoza winning that. And then we have Maria versus Hannah Cyphers. We have Maria winning that. Charles Rosa versus Kevin Aguilar. I have Charles Rosa winning that. And then Julia Avila versus Gina Masny. I have Julia Avila winning. Tyson Nam versus Adeshev. I have Tyson Nam winning that. Jordan Griffin versus Derek Minor. I have Jordan Griffin winning that. And Anthony Ivy versus Christian Aguilera. I have Anthony Ivy winning that. We are going to, I'm going to tell you about the Andre Fili fight versus Charles Jordan. Andre Fili is just a better striker, just way better striker. He's way better on the ground, and he's just way better at the clinch. There's no way I see Jordan winning this. Andre Fili is just flat out better, just way better striking. Like I said, he can keep control of this game the entire time. If it goes on the ground, he has the advantage. If it goes in the clinch, he has the advantage. And if they stand up, he has the advantage. There's no way Jordan's gonna win this. But I mean, Jordan can do something crazy that I'm not thinking of. But I have Andre Fili winning because, just like I said, just way better on the stand up, on the feet, way better on the ground, and way better in the clinch. This should be an easy win for Andre Fili. And then next, let's go to the Ray Borg and Merab fight. Merab and Ray Borg, they have the same fight style. Merab just better at everything Ray Borg does. He's Ray Borg, but 10 times better. Ray Borg is coming off a loss to Ricky Simone. Merab is literally Ray Borg, but a better version of Ray Borg. So, if it goes to the ground, Merab is gonna win. If it goes on the feet, Merab is gonna win. If it goes in the clinch, Merab is gonna win. Ray Borg, yeah, it went to a split decision against Ricky Simone. I don't know why that was a split decision. I think that was the same week we had, that was the same card. We had a bunch of robberies with the judges. But I think Merab is gonna beat Ray Borg by decision, as long as these refs are at least half decent. So, yeah, that's it for my UFC. Now for my Bundesliga picks. Bundesliga is German soccer. It's soccer for Germany, and my Bundesliga picks: RB Leipzig money line over 2.5 team total goals. RB Leipzig game total over 3.5. Of Cologne money line and Dortmund team total over 2.5 and game total over 3.5. Hertha and Frankfurt draw over 1.5 goals in the second half. Paderborn and Werder draw. Wolfsburg and Freiburg both team to score. And Bayern and Gladbach over 3.5 goals. Mainz and Augsburg over 2.5. Mainz money line. Leverkusen wins halftime and full time. And Leverkusen team total over 2.5. And if I'm getting to expand on a game, I think it's going to be the Leverkusen one. Leverkusen, they're actually not the Cologne game. Cologne versus Union Berlin. I have Cologne winning this. because Union Berlin, they've really not been good lately. And Cologne, they've just, like I said this last week, and they didn't do it, but Cologne just has they just have the way better team. Everybody knows Cologne is just the better team, but they just aren't playing like a better team lately. And Union Berlin, they're kind of a team where if you see them, that's just 3 free points for you. And I think Cologne is a good team, and I think Cologne can easily beat Union Berlin. And I don't know how the goaling is gonna go, but I'm not touching the total on this because I don't know if it's gonna be like a 1-0 victory for Cologne or like a 4-1 or something. But all I know is I think Cologne is gonna win. Those are my Bundesliga picks and my La Liga picks. And those of you who don't know what La Liga is, it's Spain soccer. It's not really, but some people call it it's like a top 20 league in soccer for sure. But yeah, it's for Spain, and it's also soccer picks. So my picks is Getafe draw at half and draw no bet. And I have Valencia money. I have the money line for Valencia and Espanyol money line. And I have Delta Vigo winning and draw no bet. And Valladolid, both teams to score. Barcelona minus 1.5. Atletico Madrid draw no bet. Real Madrid minus 1.5. And Real Sociedad wins. I don't know what game to expand on, but if I had to, it would be the Real Madrid game. I think Real Madrid is going to win by more than 1 point because Real Madrid, they've lost their last 3 games, but they're probably going to change now because 1, that was before Corona, and 2, Real Madrid is just an amazing team. They have their striker was the World Cup MVP, or whatever it's called, the World Cup MVP winner, whatever that's called, but their striking core is just amazing, and I don't see them giving up much goals. Like, you hear Real Madrid, you have Gareth Bale, you have Eden Hazard, you have Sergio Ramos, you just have a lot of people. You cannot get scored on. Last game, Real Madrid lost to Real Sociedad. Yeah, Real Madrid last game lost to Real Sociedad 2-1. But Real Madrid, they're a better team. I think Real Madrid is a better team than Barcelona. Barcelona has been they've lost some of their players. They have Messi, but Real Madrid, even if they don't beat Barcelona, they're not even playing Barcelona. But I'm talking about in the league. If they don't even beat them in the league, it's fine because when Real Madrid funded Ronaldo to Juventus, that was like 500 million, and Real Madrid has like so much money in their account, they can literally buy anybody they want. And yeah, I think Real Madrid, they just have an amazing roster too, and they have so much money. So yeah, Real Madrid minus 1.5. We don't have anything for NASCAR today, but next week I'm gonna do analytics on it, and it was someone requested me to do it. Her name was Tiffany, and from Southern California. Hi, if you're watching this. But I'm gonna explain it next week, and then now to the 10 things you don't want to hear from your airline pilot. Number 1. Well, folks, go ahead and buckle up. Our co-pilot John is going to attempt his first landing. Fun. 2. Flight attendants can you please go on your jump seats? 3. If the weather cooperates, we should get where you're going in no time. 4. Well, folks, thank you for your trust in this airline. This is my first flight back from suspension. Number 5. Well, folks, engine number 2 went out, but sit back and relax because airplane engines are like kidneys. We have 2, but we only need 1. Number 6. Does anyone happen to have an extra pair of glasses I can borrow? Okay. Number 7 of the 10 things you don't want to hear from your airline pilot. Well, folks, the good news is we're going to get there early, but the bad news is it's going to be a 45-minute wait for the gate to open, so you might as well start up another movie. Number 8 of the 10 things you don't want to hear from your airline pilot. Well, folks, for those of you who have to go to the bathroom, we're going to ask you to go ahead and hold it until we land. Thank you for your understanding. Number 9, is there anyone here who knows how to land a plane by any chance? Number 10, and pretty much anything that starts with the phrase, well, folks, especially when combined with the other key phrases, sit back and relax. And that is going to be it for the Gary Ludwig Show. Hope you all enjoyed the Gary Ludwig Show.
This is the Gary Ludwig Show.